You can lose every single property that you've acquired from a single lawsuit if you aren't protecting them properly. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about how I structure my LLCs as an investor and an agent. So as I go through this, keep in mind, I am not a CPA. I am not a lawyer. This is simply what I do. And so if you want professional advice, make sure you reach out. But this is how I have structured my entities. I have been a realtor for about 2 years now, and I have been investing for 5 or 6 years. So I have talked to a lot of attorneys. I have talked to different CPAs, and this is where they lie currently. So I have my S-Corp at the very top. Think of this as my parent company, right? It's technically an LLC still, but we're gonna call it an S-Corp. Now, underneath this, I have a branch of LLCs. I have an LLC for my realtor business. I have an LLC for my off-market, think like flips, wholesale, that different business. And then I have different LLCs for my properties. Now, there are some people that say have a new LLC for every single property that you own, and the attorneys and the CPAs that I've talked to say you can do that, and that's complete asset protection. So if you're super worried, then do that. How I've structured it is if I have an LLC with one partner and there's a couple rentals in it, then I'll leave it to be one LLC. If I have a triplex, like more than one units, I definitely have its own LLC in there. And why this is important is because let's call my realtor business. If a client wants to sue me, then it's limited to what's in this LLC. If I have a flip that goes sideways and a contractor sues me, what they sue me for is limited to this LLC. If I have a tenant that wants to sue me because there's a flood or something, right? It's limited to what's in this LLC. This protects you a ton as you start acquiring more real estate. And listen, it is important. We put so much effort into building our business. We put so much effort into building our portfolios. It would be an absolute nightmare to lose everything on one lawsuit. So it's important that we structure this properly so that we have the correct asset protection in place. I don't care if it's your business. I don't care if it's your rentals. This is very, very important. I hope that this simple video gave you some idea on structure. If you want more in-depth advice, I honestly recommend reaching out to a CPA or attorney. I can help with some of the simple questions. This is how I've structured mine. Creating an S-Corp is strictly to protect you on the tax side. It helps you a lot once you make a certain amount of money, and it can help you write off a lot more things that you otherwise couldn't. So an S-Corp has been great for me on the tax purpose. It's less about asset protection, whereas the LLCs are for asset protection. If you've learned anything, make sure you hit that subscribe button. As I grow my business as an investor and agent, I would love to see you follow along for the journey.